All right, Julia's learning about elevation in math class. She decided to research some facts about New York State to better understand the concept. Here are some facts she found. So far, I feel like none of that needs to be highlighted. Write an integer that represents each location and its relationship to sea level. Now we're talking. Integer. That's not very good highlighting. I should have done each, or in and two. So it represents each location's relationship to sea level. Well, now I know, what do I know about this? I know sea level is 0. Mount Marcy is the highest point in New York State. Its elevation is 5,343 above sea level. If it's above sea level, then it is positive. It's a positive number. I don't need to write anything other than just the number. 5,343. Here, Lake Erie is 210 below sea level. So if it's below sea level 0, this means Lake Erie is negative. I'm having trouble here. The elevation of Niagara Falls is 600 feet above, 614 feet above. That would look like 614. Empire State Building, 50 feet above. Again, I'm dealing with a positive because it's above. And then New York State borders Atlantic coast, which is sea level. Sea level is 0. And Cayuga Lake is 430 feet above. Nope, but excuse me, I read that wrong. Below sea level. So if I look here, I have a number of negatives and a number of positives and 2 negatives. What do the negatives and the positives tell you about Julia's elevation? The negative and positive numbers tell me Julia is, started with negative, so I'm going to say below or above sea level. So always in a question like this, come back to what is the context. And when I say context, like the story is that Julia's looking at elevations, so the 0 has to be 0, or the 0 has to be sea level. Okay. All right, next, complete the chart with elevations. This is going to be a pain because I can't see it. So let's see if I can fix this. I'm going to cheat and bring these down so I can look at them. Okay, so we have to go least to greatest. So I got to start with my negatives. My largest negative, my smallest negative is negative 435. Huge, negative 210. And 50. I'm going to double check myself when I'm, nope, hello, then 0. 50. Then to the right of 50 would be what? I guess, 614. And then I would have 5,343. Was that right? 5,343. Okay, and I'm going to take and just center all this so it looks easier to read. Not sure why this is doing that, but okay. So now I got to get the absolute. Okay, fair enough. Absolute value is distance from 0, so negative 335 is just 335. 210. 0. Notice my negative numbers don't change because absolute value or distance is always positive. No matter if I walk forward or backwards, I'm still walking the same distance. Distance is always positive. Okay, so now I've got absolute value of elevations, and now I have to take absolute value least to greatest. Okay, so now I'm looking at this column. If I had my highlighter in front of me in the class, I would highlight this column just to focus. Okay, so my first number now, it became positive, so 0. Then if I look down, 50 is my next. Then look down, 210. And I'm just going to double check myself when I'm done because it's really easy when it's 9 o'clock on your Friday night to make an error and just to make an error period. So 0, 50, 210, 435, 614, and then 5,343. Okay, and I'm just going to again check. Whew, I think I'm done. Okay. Now, is the order of the elevation and absolute value the same? Okay, the order of elevation. Now, if I would do this in a different color. So I'm gonna. Okay, is the order of the absolute value and the order of the elevation the same? No. No, the orders are different because the elevation includes 2 negative numbers. Now I'll go ahead and write them. Negative 435 and negative 210. While I'm going to actually change it. So absolute value is the distance from 0. So the negative numbers become positive and change the order. I can't spell tonight. Positive. Okay, so no, the order is different because the elevation includes 2 negative numbers, negative 435 and negative 10. Absolute value is the distance from 0, so the negative numbers become positive and change the order. Okay, I've used numbers to support my answer. I think I'm done. I pray I'm done.